Hey, this is just a quick little thing. I just wanted to get a shot of the bees on the Serendipity alliums. You guys are not going to believe how. I mean, they love these plants so much. So much. Oh my gosh. Every night. So it's about 6:45. Every night I can come out here and see these bees just going nuts on these alliums. It's so crazy. They're everywhere. So just wanted to share that quick. I am going to do a tour. The back is really looking great. Oh, well, you know what? Let's go. Let's go because I don't have anything else to do right now. Okay, so front, not a lot of change out here. I will say some stuff is pretty dry, but we are supposed to get rain tonight and tomorrow. Just a little bit, but I'm not going to water. Just hope for the rain to come and do what needs to be done here. The bees are also loving these cone flowers, which are absolutely gorgeous right now. Oh, they're so tall though. They're just in the wrong space right here, but I'm gonna move them down this north border here to have some of that height in that border will be gorgeous. I'll just move them next spring when they start to pop up. Look at the color. Oh, these are so beautiful. Hello, Mr. B. Sorry, I won't bother you too much. Oh, this phlox is really gorgeous too. I got this phlox at like a yard sale. And the woman told me it was white. and then it bloomed and I was like, that is definitely not white. It is a very vibrant, hot pink with, it's kind of hard to see here, but there's like a purple throat on this. It's that color pink that just doesn't even really show up on the camera can't catch it. Then I wanted to show you guys this too. So I have 2 clematis that are growing on this trellis. I bought them as just like bare roots at Walmart a few years back. They've sprouted and got leaves and just a single stem or whatever each year, but hadn't gotten any flowers. So this year we got flowers. I got one on the Bernardine, and then which is a pretty sort of soft lavender color. It's a fuller flower. And then I couldn't remember what this one was, but I'm super excited to say it is what is it, Sweet Summer Love, I think it's called. Really pretty, and this one gets nice and full and big. So it's nice because the Bernardine is an earlier bloomer, and then so when the Nepeta is really big, the Bernardine comes on, and then now for fall we'll have the Sweet Summer Love towards the end of fall here, which is beautiful. And it gets really, really thick and big. I think it can get up to like 12 or 15 feet or something. So it's a nice one. Oh, we missed the Casablancas, but I had that red beetle. I'm not 100% sure what kind of beetle it was, and it really just ate the heck out of them anyway, so they weren't necessarily the most beautiful show. The double tigers are almost done. Here's one that's give you a good idea what these look like. Really pretty. This bowl of fruit yarrow, I started that from seed last year from Baker Creek. It's beautiful, and it won't stop blooming. It's just gonna go all season. Here's another thing that the bees really love. So this is the Autumn Joy Sedum. Once this starts to open up, the bees will be all over this too. You can see there's just a little bit of color starting on those. And I will say these autumn frost, all the autumn frost sedum that you see in my yard, all came from one plant. So sedum usually separates out really, really well. And I've got some there. There's more mixed in this bed. Everything looks great. This is a little dry. Hopefully that rain comes. So the bowl of fruit has a lot of different colors in it. I really enjoy it. These have their sort of fall color to them. And we are getting fall temperatures. There's some more sedum there. This Fama White is done with its flower, but the seed head is really beautiful. That's so interesting. So that will stay. And the geraniums are done. I don't know, should I cut these back? This is like gonna spread all over the place. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Am I gonna regret not cutting that back? I'm not sure. I don't really want to. Again, it's very interesting to see. As the flowers finish, it's just green, and you can see how it's where the seed pods are aging out. I mean, they're neat looking. Just a little bit because the flowers didn't last that long. So it's a little bit of extra interest. And then I have another pin cushion that's going to flower over here. It's got a lot of flower buds on it. I think this is also the white, the Fama White. So that's cool. This Rudbeckia I thought was the Sahara, like these ones on the end. It's not. It looks like it's a cherry brandy. I'm super excited about that. Oh, so gorgeous. So pretty. More of that bowl of fruit with all the different pinks. Really, really pretty. More geranium that's done. These are... So last year I bought a pack of pink, like it was pink flowers, and I stuck them in this bed, and I think it was 2 different kinds of lilies and a dahlia of some kind, and nothing came up. But this came up here, obviously this year, and it did also get beat up by those red beetles. But the flowers, so you can see the holes. The Casablancas were just riddled. It was sad. Next year, I didn't realize they were doing as much damage as they were doing until it was too late. So next year, I will make sure to use a little like Captain Jack's or something on these, on my Asiatic lilies and Oriental lilies, because they really seem to like them a lot. But these are gorgeous. I have no idea what kind of lily they are. They were just in a pack of pink flowers that I got at L&M. There's some more of the autumn frost sedum. The Euringium's still looking gorgeous. There are not a lot of bees on here right now, but typically in the day you're going to see a ton of pollinators on here. This is just so cool. I have a I think it's Coral Sunset or something like that, peony here. Once that starts to really fill in, now peonies can take a while, but it's just going to be a beautiful texture right here with the Euringium. And the Sahara Rudbeckias, they're starting to go over a little bit, and I'll probably come out and cut a little bit back. There's still some buds in there. We'll see. I still like the way these look even when they start to go over. They're just really gorgeous full flowers. And I love all the different colors that you get on just that single plant. And I feel like the Rudbeckia seems to want to just self-seed it in my garden, and it's a beautiful flower. So I don't see, oh, and it's long lasting. These have been in bloom for at least a month. So why not let it go? I'll probably just leave it all on there. And the lilac, Lavender Perfection. That's what this is. It's in a little bit of a lull right now. I just came in and did some deadheading, cut off a whole bunch of flowers here. Oh, we've got new buds coming. So this cooler season is dahlia season in my area. So we should be seeing quite a few of the dahlias come through. It's some buds on the ones that Lily purchased for me from Swan Island. It's gonna be gorgeous. And then the kitchen garden is just out of control. Yeah, things are way out of control. First, the nasturtiums. This is what I wait for with the nasturtiums. They're gorgeous. I mean, even when there's not, a lot of flowers on them, when they're kind of in a lull, the leaves are just so interesting and beautiful, and they get so full. They're just stunning. I really love them. Snapdragons are slowing down a little bit. They're just in a lull. They'll be back soon. They love the cool weather we're having. Temperatures, down in the 50s overnight. And we're looking at, I think, a 10-day with quite a few days of highs only in the 60s. So dog kennel. This doesn't look great right now, but in the morning it is full of morning glory flowers. They're going all the way up into that tree. And on this side, they're just everywhere. And the green beans too are up in this tree. These little hollyhocks have opened and started blooming. They're a gorgeous pink. Lots of buds on there. This yarrow is Love Parade, also from Baker Creek. That one I find spreads, but it pulls out pretty easy. And it's pretty, so I'm not really. You can see the difference in the foliage texture on these. It doesn't have as much color variation, but it's really pretty in its own right, and I like it a lot. Sunflowers, going for it. I'm leaving a lot of the seed heads just because the birds are loving it, and the bees. I come out here in the morning and there's bees just sleeping all over these sunflowers. Now, I just want to point this out. These are all pro cuts. Everything that I planted are pro cuts except for a few varieties, which I kept to like right around the arches and stuff like that. But pro cuts are not supposed to have this branching. And I planted quite a few varieties of pro cuts in here. Horizons, the pro cut White Knight, or not White Knight, no. Oh God, the one with the green eye, this one here. Oh, I can't remember now, but they all are branching. All the different varieties are branching, and that's very, very strange to me because they are all definitely pro cuts. I got them, they're older seeds, so I got all my seeds from Sunflower Selections. Totally recommend buying from them. The prices are very reasonable, and they like send you little magnets and stuff like that. So it's a great, and they have just gorgeous sunflowers. And I've grown them, I've grown these pro cuts multiple times since purchasing the seeds and not had any of this branching. And I don't want to say that maybe something happens to the pro cut seeds as they get older, because I don't even know if that's a reality, right? I don't know if that can happen. But all of my pro cut seeds this year are branching. I'm not mad at it. They're really pretty. And I'm leaving them up for the bees and the birds. I have cut a ton for the house, but I really planted a lot too. This squash is still a beast. We're in that situation where we have too much squash. You can see there's squash everywhere. And this thing is just all over the ground. But I'm loving it. Loving this little zinnia popping out here. This is right now kind of one of my favorite views between the squash and the cosmos. Look at these double clicks. Oh, these are so beautiful. Oh my God. Right here, and then the zinnias, and then the sweet peas climbing up and blooming all over these trellises and just hanging out. Oh, is definitely my favorite spot. And then I've got some large, branching sunflowers here. I think this one is called Chianti. Let me see if I can get you guys a shot of the one that's open. I think it's called Chianti, but it might also be some sort of rose or something. I can't remember. But look at the cosmos over here, and bees love the cosmos. They sleep in them, just like they're sleeping in the sunflowers. These are taller than me. I'll try to, so you guys can see. I mean, I'm 5'3", so I would say at the tallest we've probably got a 6 foot. Hey, Lynn. Cosmos in here, and these ones are the volunteers, and then there's white ones here. These are all volunteers. These are not the double clicks I planted here on purpose. Well, no, that's not true. This one I didn't plant here on purpose. Oh, this isn't a double click. Yeah, this is a volunteer. This plant right here is the one double click. I planted this on purpose. And I just, between this color and then the white with the doubles, you guys, they are perfection. Oh, I love them. I mean, it doesn't get too much more cottage garden-y than that. Oh, just in love. In love. The tomatoes are, the cherries are climbing to the tops of the trellis, putting out tons of new buds. We're starting to get to that overrun situation with the fruit in the house between the squash and the tomatoes. Cucumbers are pretty much done, but I picked a couple today. The Black Beauties look gorgeous. They're getting just stunning color on them this year. And so I grew Black Beauties here at the same spot last year, and this one here is a volunteer, and I actually got a fruit on it. So I'm gonna let this, ripen up on here and just stay on here. And then I think I'm gonna save seeds from this one because it's definitely a Black Beauty. I mean, it definitely could have been cross-pollinated, but this is a volunteer. So it grows. It survived a northern Wisconsin winter, and we did get down into the -20s this past winter and everything. So I think this would be a good seed to save. And then this was also a volunteer, but this one didn't get any fruit. And it's really too late now. Like anything, had tons of flowers on this plant, but really anything left on it that is trying to grow isn't gonna grow anymore. We're past that stage now where we can create big tomatoes like this. The cherries will go all the way into, the frost, but these bigger tomatoes, it's like what we have is what we have. We won't get any more than that. which is all right because we have a plenty between the Cherokee carbons, the these are the Amish paste, some really nice size ones on here, and then the green Cherokee. We've got plenty of big tomatoes for tomato sandwiches, and then the Amish paste are great for obviously paste. So those will be what gets processed and put up. I've got 4 of those plants. This is the Cherokee green. And that one's like pretty close to ready. They get just a little orange tinge to them. So good. I'm really glad I grabbed that one, and I found out at Johnny's has them. Johnny's Seeds has them, so I'm just gonna order some seeds for that from Johnny's and grow that myself next year. I'll grow a few of those plants because I just got that one at, a little health food store in town. But yeah, okay, well, I guess we gotta look at these too. So this little daylily right here has been blooming for a few weeks now. I don't remember what it is, but it's gorgeous. So pretty. And it's really been doing a great job. Just take these off. It looks gorgeous with the candelabra hydrangea in the back, and then the grass seed here, and the petunias just sticking out. Everything looks really, really good. The Bennery's Giant Zinnias, this orange. This one's a little wacky, but this orange color, oh my God. Then there's this one. I think this is Carmine. I just did a mix. Oh, this is really beautiful in a bouquet. I mean, it's really beautiful in the garden, but it's really beautiful in a bouquet. And then this is sort of that similar, very kind of hard to get this color to show up on camera, but it's like a purple. And then this is the more red one, but it's still a purple. It's like a red or burgundy color. Gorgeous. I love Bennery's Giants. You can't go wrong with those zinnias. Oh my God, here comes Miss Lou. Oh my God. Garden sighting.
Wait.
Oh, here we go.
A real good Bigfoot picture.
That's right, yeah. And then this clematis, this is the last bunch of blooms on this clematis. This thing went for like 2 months. It was beautiful, and there's all these little seed heads everywhere. They're so cute, little fluffy seed heads. It shouldn't be locked. Oh no, I came out the front door. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so that was more than I wanted to do. I just wanted to show you guys the bees, but everything looks really, really gorgeous right now. I'll try to do a full tour. I still don't have all the sun plants in the ground. I did come out and put a few things in that I will do a little tour and talk to you guys about, but hopefully get these other things finished up here this weekend. And it's been a while, a couple weeks. I started a new job and I've just been tired from doing all that, trying to get to know everybody and know new things can be a little hard for my old brains these days, but I'm enjoying it. It's a beautiful, wonderful job that I'm thrilled to have. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys with gorgeous petunia here. That's the wave petunia. That is the green ball, I think. No. Green globe. Basil. And then the purple heart. Just looking very cool. Looking like pterodactyls. Oh, the geranium's not showing up, but that's all right. These have been blooming nonstop all summer too. We were actually seed saving from these. Ooh, I should do a little seed saver on the geraniums and the petunias. Okay, sorry. All right, now really, I'm gonna leave you with this. Look at that beautiful, beautiful container I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or evening, and that things are going great. And I'll see you Sunday morning. Okay, bye.